So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Nicely aimed pass. Played into space. And he's cut it out. Played out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that has found him in acres of space. And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's Park Ji-suk. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's been shifted off it. Looking here to chip it through. Decent progress down the left. Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Header! He scores! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Number 10, Harry Kane.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that was vital. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a little... Oh, he's been caught napping! Lewandowski. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Face to face with... He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Shoots! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 8, Pepe. Coming on the field.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's been cut out, well played. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your charge, surely! They want to be quick to recover. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Messi shapes to shoot. It's in it. There it is. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. That's a cute ball. Ronaldo gets into a good position. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? In with the challenge. He has found the way through. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending.
There's the shot! He's got a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's played in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Cleared without complication. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cafu.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Lewandowski. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Nepal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Very much into the last knockings. And he was alert to it.
Has been indicated.
Park Ji-sung. Time added on 4 minutes. Rafinha. Now it's De Bruyne. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And now I'd just like to...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, in an era when we have plenty of high-quality goalkeepers, how would you rate the Brazilian Julio César?
I think you have to have him.
Oh, shooting chance! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lewandowski. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish right from the top draw. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Inzaghi! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Van Basten. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
Tries from a long way out. He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nakata has created one goal already. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. Messi, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Van Basten touches it back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the second half gets underway. He's found a way through. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is it's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lewandowski. Oh, cracking. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Inzaghi! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a nicely shaped ball. Julio Cesar is there to clear. De Bruyne. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just off target. Now it's Lewandowski. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Beckham. Lewandowski.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played right into his path. Just the keeper to beat! And he shoots! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Olise gets into some space. Olise! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
5 minutes to add. And he's been shifted off it. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And we'd like to inform you now.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence.
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's intervened well there. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Lewandowski. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, cracking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. Lewandowski. Played into space. Beckham calmly anticipates. Now he's got space here. He's in a great position here. He's come in hard. Cross from Hakimi. And that's the keeper's ball. Looking to play him in. Haaland is in a really good position out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for the run. And a chance! Tries to get it clear. Valverde! They want to be quick to recover this. Cross to the back post.
Nepal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Messi. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And that was very necessary. It's a throw-in. Valverde crosses. Cafu tries to clear. Lewandowski. He has found the way through. Messi. He's had a shot! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Nepal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So it's back to business. Oh, he's been caught on it here. A lot of space ahead of him. It's in! And they've got their lead back. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Danielson. He's got away. Lewandowski. And he's quick to get it clear again. Strokes it back. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And the shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He can run onto that. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And it's Rijkaard. And Bernardo Silva! And again the keeper stands strong. Madrid have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cross into the box, and he shoots! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Looking to go deep. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Danielson. Number 9, Messi. Coming on the field, number 14, Rafael Leao. Number 6, Pedro Nacho.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. No, it's come to nothing. De Bruyne. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's Pedro Neto. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi, oh, played right into his path. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that has been cleared. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Van Basten duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a good run down the left. That ball looks a good one. And this is Van Basten. Can he finish? No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And now he has two. Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out. Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. That pass has been well intercepted. Lewandowski. Cristiano Ronaldo. Livakovic gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Taken back almost at once. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rivaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rijkaard, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Van Basten. Cafu. Lewandowski. Ronaldo has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That is ended up in no man's land. It's going to be another throw. Costa Curta. Now it's Kane. Pedri. That's a nicely shaped ball. Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldo gets into some space. Delivers with whip. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. He is through here. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Messi. Number 18, Robert Lewandowski.
Flings in across.
Number 10.
And it's hoisted clear.
Coming on the field.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 21, Van Basten.
Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way past. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. He's missed, but not by that far. Great vision. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Off the post! And he's only too happy to take that back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Khan reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
There's no flag! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Good chance here! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Lewandowski, and this is Ronaldo. Played into the box, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Messi! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nepal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Takes the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Retegi. And he's intervened well there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kante getting this one clear. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Nepal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
substitution on the field. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on the field is number 13, Conte.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal. Big chance, must be! And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's going to go a long way. Koundé. Time and again they are repelled. Cafu. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Messi goes on a charge down the left. That's good play. No way through, so back it comes. Right card! Drilled in low. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that has been clubbed away. So we've reached the hour mark. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Drives it in. A header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Out to the left it goes. He's got tall. Oh, taken with style. Do not write them off. Back they come. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Norway grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Koulibaly kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. A probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Rafael Leao, and the finish! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Into the lead once more. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
That's an imaginative pass. Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, I thought the keeper was really confused as to what to do then, whether to come and take it or stay on his line, and yet in the end, he's allowed to get away with a lot of indecision there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
5 minutes added time.
Now it's Retegi. Oh, that's fabulous. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Beckham. Always onto this. Messi gets flagged offside. And he welcomes it in. And he's lost his man. Big chance! Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Beckham. Oh, played right into his path. Still goalless. Vitz. And that's been slipped through. Oh, shooting chance! Roberto Carlos with the clearance. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Foden. Delicate ball and it needs to be. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Azar. That's a good, decent chance! Goal! And it's Iraq who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Mendes clears. That's beautifully weighted. He's just the keeper to beat! Can he finish? They've done it! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Iraq are sitting pretty to Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mendes gets across to intercept that. And that's been won straight back. Messi knocks it into space. Yaya Toure. Foden. He's through here. Face to face with the keeper.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to play it through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Hazard getting this one clear. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way through. Just the goal. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Hazard.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
And now they can spring out of defence. Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hazard. Look at the... And the shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Iraq take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Iraq are looking to go forward now. He's away! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Foden. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden. That is ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. And it's De Bruyne. Yeah. And he's decided to go for it. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Cafu. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. De Bruyne! Magnificent! sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
We have got ourselves a game here. Well, there's the clearance. Rafael Leao, Saka picks it up out wide. Played into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Back in once more. And a chance! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring. And that's it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.